Amalgamaniacs, to your very next installment of
Amalga-Show and Tell.
Open Up and Collectibles Vlog, where we like to open up collectibles and vlog about them. Why don't you tell them a little bit about how our show works?
So there's multiple segments to the show where we do showing off. We show our own personal belongings to you guys. Then there's prizes for you guys to win. And then we open up our own action figures and show it off.
On the show, that's what we do. First show of the year. It's been about 3 months since we've seen you guys. It kind of left you up with the the end of the year holiday show. Lots of prizes to get through for that show. We're back down to our regular prize pool, which will let you know how that works. Usually we do 3 prizes. First, second, and third place prize. They're not based off of who has the better stuff or who has more stuff or anything like that. We just put the names of whoever participates in the wheel of names and pick 3 people at random for everyone showing us our stuff. Now, action figure of the month. We give away at least 1 action figure every month, usually a little bit more than that. But we give away at least 1 action figure every month away to a participant who just goes a little bit above and beyond, likes other people's tags and posts in the show, and just is all around awesome human being. We like to pick on people for that reason and then give what we like to call the prestigious award of action figure of the month to those people who fit that criteria. And again, it's not a competition, it's just appreciation from us to all the people that participate in spotlighting on the behavior that we like to see within our show. So that's a pretty good, I feel like, explanation about how everything works and what the show is all about. So yeah, like my son said, we open up things to pretty much entice you guys to go out and collect and show us your stuff and take pictures of your stuff and show off your collections and stuff, because we love all kind of things pop culture: coin collections, action figures, Hot Wheels, baseball cards, Magic the Gathering. Whatever you got, anything that's a hobby, anything that's pop culture, anything that's nerd that you enjoy, take pictures of it, send it to us, show us your stuff, and we will give you some stuff. That about covers it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then I guess we'll jump into our first part of our show, which is
showing off.
Show it off.
Showing off. This part of the segment is where we take our own personal belongs out of our collection and just show it off.
Spoken like a true prodigy. That's what we do. We take usually items out of our own personal collection and show it off to you guys in the hopes that you will take stuff out of your own personal collection and show it off to us. So what you got, Maestro?
I'm showing off. I got a Tachi poster.
A Tachi Uchiha. Probably one of my favorite Uchihas.
Kind of hard to...
Yeah, he went hard in the paint. I love this. This is a dope poster. Naruto Shippuden, Itachi Uchiha. I can't wait to see this thing up in his room.
And that's what I have for showing off.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you show off. I bought a couple of items for showing off. One of them, well, no, I'm just going to show all of them off. Very, very proud of this. Picked this up during on the time during our hiatus. Saw him kind of off to the side by himself, and I just had to grab him. Huge boxing fan in a general sense, but this is a pop culture boxing action figure. And this is the NECA Rocky 2, or is it Rocky 3? No, Rocky 3. This is Rocky 2 or Rocky 3? I can't remember which one it is this time, but it's either Rocky 2 or Rocky 3. Clubber Lang, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely my favorite part of that movie. Mr. T, shout out to Mr. T. I'll definitely take some pictures and show you guys in the comments as well, but I just wanted to show off my Clubber Lang. Also, for showing off, During the holidays, I finally got the rest of the pieces. I've been holding the rest of the pieces of this particular Build-A-Figure for a very long time. But I finally got the rest of the pieces, and I put together the Black Horse from the Dark Knight Returns McFarlane line, and this thing is exquisite. I have I have the blonde and brown horse from the McFarlane line, Spawn Gunslinger. So now that I have two horses, I can't wait to do some graphic artwork with these things, and it's going to be amazing. I love the way this thing looks. It's such a beautiful, beautiful action figure, and I just wanted to show off my horsey Build-A-Figure that I built all by myself, all five pieces of it. And lastly, for showing off, I first of all got to shout out one of our participants, an amazing gentleman who, pretty much hangs out and does show and tell with us every month. John Luce and his wife recently went on vacation to Germany, which they didn't take me, which we're a little salty about that. We're going to let that slide for now because we're professionals and we're doing our show and we're not going to bring up petty grievances during the show. But I am hating a little bit. But they did recently go to Germany to enjoy a vacation. And while they were there, he just obviously being a like-minded individual and a nerd like us, he went looking for nerd stuff all over the great country of Germany. And he found some stuff. And he sent some nerd stuff home to us from Germany, which was amazing. So he sent us two boxes full of just a bunch of stuff for everyone. So we're gonna every single show we're gonna be making sure that we spread the love and give a lot of that stuff away to you guys in some of the prizes. So just be looking out for that within your regular prize packs. But some of the stuff he said that I could keep for me, and I ended up keeping some of these bitty pops on the show, and I'm gonna open them up during our open ups and show them off. But this is my showing off. I just wanted to show this off and shout out John and Denise Luce because you are both amazing, and thank you so much for the gifts and for all the participants. And speaking on behalf of all of the participants in Show and Tell, thank you so very much for your participation and for your donation. So there go my bitty pops that I'm going to be opening up on the show. Very excited about these. I actually did some. I didn't even realize I had these until today when we were recording because I did some graphics artwork with some bitty pops that weren't these ones, but it's just dope that I got some DC ones because I did some Marvel ones. So I can't wait to do these, open these up and see who I got, and then see if I can match the figures and do some DC Pops art. So the next show and tell banner art is going to definitely be featuring these bitty pops that you gave us, Mr. John Luce. Thank you very much. And I don't speak German or Dutch. Is that the two languages they speak out there?
I have no clue.
Me either. But I'm assuming they are either German or Dutch. I don't speak neither one of those. So what I did was I got the actual German comics that he sent, and I'm gonna show them off to you guys. But I can't say what's on the cover because I don't know what it says. So if there are any German or Dutch speaking people in the group that would know this lettering and know what it says, please let us know what the front of this comic book says. But it's got Captain America on it. I know that, and Iron Man and Thor, and it looks like Giant Man and Hyperion and the Squadron Supreme. So I know that, but I can't tell what it says in the native tongue. So anyone who knows that native language or knows that what that says, please let us know, because we'd like to know. So I'm showing off all the comics that I got that I'm keeping from Germany that John Luce sent me, that are going in my and I am going to try to use Google Translate to read these as well too. And this one I think is probably the most interesting one out of all the comics that he sent me. I'm not sure how to say the name, but I'm gonna try to say it. Tract Man or Tract Man, and I can't wait to find out what this dude is about. He's got a beard. He's in space. I don't know what why he has a beard in space. We're gonna find out why he's got a beard in space. We're gonna read through this and figure out what Tract Man is doing. Um, Here's another one. Can't pronounce what it says on the cover, but I know these characters, every character on this cover, so I'm really interested. Me and Google Translate got some work to do. Lastly, before we get off of showing off, I wanted to kind of John Luce and my travels to Hawaii have inspired me now to do a little bit more traveling, and when I do, make sure that I seek out pop culture and nerd fetish stuff when I go. Just because I do still have the comic from what's that called? Amakua comics from Mana Comics. And so far, I got a comic from Hawaii and a comic from Germany in my collection. I would like to add on to that and broaden it out. So anyone who has anything cool like that from different countries that is nerd related, I would love to see it. Just because obviously we wouldn't be exposed to those things. So if you do have them and you want to show them off, that would be awesome. So in the comments down below, show us stuff from another country if you have it. We don't necessarily have to go to another country right now, unless you feel like going to another country and then showing us your stuff. That's fine too. You could do that too if you got it like that, baller. But yep, that's how you show off. And now for our next part, your favorite part of the show.
Prize.
Prizes. Normally during this portion of the show, we like to call all of the winners from December. We do the pooling of the winners from December during this show for you. And we like to also show you all of the prizes for this month's show, for next month. So starting off, and we also have 2 more giveaways. Well, we got 7 prize lots we got to do because there's a wheel of names. First, we're gonna have to do a wheel of names for 7 prize lots, and we have 2 other giveaways, one for Acid Kitty and one for the Yo-Jo that we did. So without further ado, let's go ahead and congratulate John Luce for the Yo-Jo challenge. My man hung in there hard, and he definitely showed off all his favorite characters. There was at least one post a week from him indicative of G.I. Joe, so it's a no-brainer. You're definitely getting the Yo-Jo prize. All of the G.I. Joe classified stuff that was within the Yo-Jo prize will be coming directly to you, sir. Thank you for your participation, and congratulations. And for Acid Kitty, we were allowed to take all the ladies who participated in the group, within Show and Tell, and then we were also allowed to take a couple of the purchasers from Acid Kitty. We were allowed names. Unfortunately, we can only use first names. Acid Kitty is very, very tight with the identities of their purchasers, so we'll be only using first names. But we do have everyone's name who we have on this list information, so we'll make sure that we send it out to you, the prizes or whatever, mailing information. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull the Acid Kitty prize. And if I'm not mistaken, there were 2. So the first Acid Kitty prize is going to
Susan.
Susan. Congratulations, Susan, for your purchase in Acid Kitty. You will now be walking away with the Acid Kitty prize from Show and Tell. The first one. And the second one? Denise Luce, congratulations. You'll be walking away with the other Acid Kitty, with the second Acid Kitty prize. Congratulations. And thank you, ladies, so much for participating. And be on the lookout. We are going to be coming out with new releases on Acid Kitty. And they'll be coming out with new products this year. And we'll be doing some more collaborations with them. So be paying attention, ladies. We got some stuff all planned out for you guys this year. And congratulations. And without further ado, I believe we are going to be moving on to our prizes we're going to call winners for December. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then show prizes for next month. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. So let's start off with first place prize. Or let's just say prize place 1, because there's going to be 7 of them.
Lawrence Lee.
Lawrence Lee, congratulations. You'll be walking away with first place prize from December. Give them a spin. Prize number 2 is going to Shannon Carvalho. Congratulations. You'll be walking away with second place prize.
That's cool.
Prize number 3.
Kenneth Wesley Johnson Jr.
Congratulations, Kenneth Wesley Johnson Jr. will be walking away with third place prize. Correct?
Yep.
All right, prize number 4. Now, wait a minute, hold on. I just want to make sure there was 3. There was the first, second, and third place prize, and there was 4 more prize lists after that.
7.
Altogether. Okay, so we got 4 more prizes to give away from the December. Give it a spin.
John Lovato.
John Lovato will be walking away with prize place number 4.
Daryl Taylor.
Daryl Taylor will be walking away with prize place number 5. Prize number 6 goes to Luis Rodriguez Jr., my brother from another. Congratulations, brother. We'll be walking away with prize place number 6. And last but certainly not least, prize place number 7 goes to
William Thomas Boyles.
Congratulations, William Thomas Boyles will be walking away with the 7th place prize. Congratulations to all of our participants and all the people who watch our video. We're so happy to be sending this stuff out. As soon as you get your stuff, make sure you take pictures of it and show us your stuff so we can give you some more stuff. And anyone who hasn't participated, it is that simple. Simply just drop a comment of a picture of something you want to that you already own, or something you would like to own, or something you've seen somewhere that you want to try to get or can't get, and drop it in the comments, and you're entered in the win. It's that simple. So that's how it works. Those are your prizes for the month of December. And now we're going to show you the prizes from this month and announce action figure of the month as well. Okay. Now we're going to show you the prizes from this month's show. So these are the prizes from the month of March. We brought it back down to our regular prize pool, where it's only first, second, and third place prize and action figure of the month. We never got a chance, or we didn't get a chance to announce action figure of the month, and there was a reason for that. Normally, for action figure of the month, we pick a participant who goes above and beyond, shows all of the behaviors and things that we'd like to see in our group. People that get along, like other people's stuff, comment a little bit, share the love a little bit, showing your stuff. But this month we're going to do this a little bit different. We're not going to pick someone from that criteria. We are deciding because we had a participant in Show and Tell who was hanging out, like just kind of looking at some of the stuff that we were showing in Show and Tell. And when he was asked to participate, because he was a new guy, and we normally do, we kind of egg our people on when we see you kind of come through and talk. We'll say, hey, why don't you show your stuff off? He basically said that he couldn't because he had lost all of his belongings in Hurricane Ian. So I decided this month, starting off, we're also going to be helping him get his collection back. So we're going to be sending him a couple of extra items along with action figure of the month. But we are going to be giving action figure of the month to
Chris Altobelli.
Congratulations, Chris Altobelli. You will be receiving action figure of the month, the prestigious action figure of the month, and we'll also be sending you some extra Amalga goodies to get your collection back started. And we can't wait for you to get your stuff and show it off so we can put you in for the run-ins for next month as well. So congratulations, Chris Altobelli, for action figure of the month, and to all of our participants for last month, for December, for participating, and we hope you enjoy your stuff. Give us about 10 days for delivery. From when you see this show, you should be getting your stuff, and then, of course, show your stuff off in the comments. We'd love to see it. And now we do prizes for this month. First place prize. Now, this is our big video game show, so we are going to be giving away some video games this show. First place prize, we are going to be giving away, and again, shout out to my man John Luce just for sending all this stuff from Germany for the group. We missed Black History Month last month, so we're going to be giving away a couple of action figures for prizes this month indicative of Black History. So we're going to be giving away a Sunman from the Masters of the Universe line. This is from Mattel, so that's going to be part of action figure. First place prize. Also with first place prize, we're going to be giving away Batwing from Todd McFarlane DC multi-universe action figures. We're going to be giving away one of these for first place prize. And we are going to be giving away a copy of Gotham Knights for the PS4 for first place prize this month. PS5, sorry. What did I say? PS4?
Yeah.
Sorry. We're going to be giving away a copy of Gotham Knights for the PS5 for first place prize. Also, we're going to be giving away a Hot Wheels Batmobile for each prize place. So you're going to be getting the Hot Wheels back. Every prize place, including Action Figure of the Month, is going to get a Hot Wheels. And also a copy of Steve Van. Shout out to Steve Van Sampson. Illustrations by Derek Rook. We're going to be giving away a copy of Black Honey, which I picked up at the dead of Winter Con. So happy to have showed up there. Shout out to Ashes and Patsy Ray Hall as well. They were the presenters as Linda and Larry. It was amazing. They got to embrace everybody, got to see everyone. It was so amazing. But we're going to be giving away this book that we brought from Steve Van Sampson and art by Derek Rook, Black Honey, for first place prize. And a comic book from Germany for first place prize from John Luce as well. And a Marvel 2024 calendar for first place prize, and some stickers from Germany. And I'm guessing this is a German superhero. I don't know that at the bottom, but he got some stickers. And I think this is no, it's not stickers. Yeah, this is stickers and a postcard from Germany. So that's all first place prize.
Second place prize is classic TV series Batmobile Hot Wheels. Okay. And then a pocket keychain pop Wakanda Forever at M'Baku.
Kind of jealous. I was gonna keep that.
And then
This is kind of cool. Real quick before we go forward with this prize, real quick, I just wanted to I guess highlight, not highlight, that's a bad word. Real quick, I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that Paul Weathers passed away not too recently, and he is a ridiculous pop culture icon, from the Rocky movies to all kind of action movies he's done, to so many different roles in Predator, and just a complete pop culture icon. And the world is just a smaller place without him. And I wanted to give away an action figure that was a Carl Weathers action figure, but also just say that before we went on with the prizes. So shout out to Carl Weathers, rest in power, brother. And we are going to be giving away for second place prize a Grief Karga action figure from this Star Wars Black Series.
here's the bet. And a Super Mario 3.
I think they're called
A Super Mario
Perler
Bros.
beads.
3. Oh, fused bead kit. Yeah. Perler beads.
And shout out to your primo Tino, Santino Mancebo. It's his fault that second place prize is getting that, because he's always been dope with the Perler beads. Matter of fact, this Ryu and the Spider-Man up here is his work. So we're gonna be giving out a Perler beads kit for you guys to make up some Perler bead stuff. If you make one and want to send us one in, and we'll throw it up on the wall for you.
Um.
And this is all stuff from Germany that John
Okay.
said.
This I don't know how to say. It says
Magazine.
magazine.
It's a magazine.
It's just magazine without an E.
It's a magazine.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce this. You see Spider-Man and Hulk. Okay. And then Paper Tunes.
And that's all second place prize as well. And third place prize, we are going to be giving away a Nano Metal Figs mystery fig, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A Hot Wheels, like all of our place prizes got. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelangelo. That's what happens when you put two companies together that don't belong together. Michelangelo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure. Say that 4 times fast.
Michelangelo.
A Michelangelo. You're getting a Michelangelo as a one of a kind. So you're getting a Michelangelo action figure with a Michelangelo mystery fig as well. You'll also be getting 3 comic books. You'll be getting the Batman number 39. You'll be getting the New Warriors first collector's issue. And you'll be getting Everything Burns Mighty Thor number 21 for third place prize. So those are all of your prize places. Your regular prize places, what do they have to do in order to get some of this stuff? Besides climb Mount Everest, what do they have to do? And besides wrestle an alligator live on Instagram, what do they have to do?
Show us your stuff. Take pictures of your like collection or parts of stuff of your collection. Post it in the comments. I wrote a jingle about it.
Sacrilege.
I'm saying.
He did not write that jingle. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to. What is it called when they do the sounds? We're gonna have to call SoundScan to find out who the actual author of that jingle is. It's a wireless, but it's. So we'll get there. We're gonna have some legal disputes over the jingle. On the next show, we'll find out who the actual author of the jingle is, and there'll be probably a settlement awarded. But now that now that we're done with all of our prizes, and you let everyone know how they participate to receive those prizes. We are going to do our favorite part of the prize pool, action figure of the month. And action figure of the month this month, we went a little OD. I feel like we went a little bit overboard. And that's thanks to you guys from all the participation, the donations on coffee, all the things you guys send in. We were able to splurge just a little bit for our first show of the year, and we went and got you guys a really dope prize for action figure of the month. So, action figure of the month this month will be coming with a lot of prizes for action figure of the month. So reach over here. Action figure of the month this month will be coming with, first of all, we wanted to give you guys a comic book. What? It's a very nice prize. It's got Green Arrow on the front of it, and it's a comic book. But wait, there's more. We are also going to be giving you, since it is our big video game show, and I figured, I like video games. You like video games, right? Show those off. We're going to be giving away some plushies of some video game characters. A couple of video game character plushies.
Mario.
It's a me.
Luigi.
I can't do Luigi.
And Toad.
And I can't do Toad. And that's pretty snazzy for action figure of the month, I feel like, but those aren't action figures. So, also for action figure of the month, we are going to be giving you a Mario action figure. To be going with action figure of the month, because it'd be kind of stupid if we gave away action figure of the month without an action figure, right?
Yes.
So there's your action figure.
The comic book.
Think that's enough?
Yeah.
Think that's enough for action figure of the month?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. We are also going to be giving you for action figure of the month it's a block with a question mark on it. No, it's a Super Mario gift case, and it comes with collectible coins, a fleece scarf, insulated lunch bag, iron-on patches, a knit beanie with the Mario's insignia in it, and a mini note block.
You gotta open it the same way you do in the video game.
You gotta actually punch it and it breaks.
No, you gotta headbutt. Like
you gotta headbutt it.
Into it.
No, he punches it.
Headbutt it.
No, don't listen. Amalga-Show and Tell does not. Disclaimer: we do not want anyone to headbutt any of the prizes we send to you and cause unconsciousness or a concussion.
You can ground pound
Please
into it too.
Just punch the block like Mario does, please, and then the prizes will come out of the top of it. We don't know if that's really what's going to happen because we didn't punch the block, but you should do it.
Or ground pound it, or headbutt. It
No
works.
headbutting the box. Just punch it. And you'll be getting this Mario box for action figure of the month. And lastly, but certainly not leastly. It's not a word?
It is.
It's a word? Leastly is a word?
Yep.
We just made it a word. Leastly. but not lastly, no, lastly but not leastly, we are going to be giving you guys, one of you guys, Action Figure of the Month participant, a Nintendo Switch Lite. And with this, you're going to be getting a case that comes with it, so you can carry it around. Shout out to Rachel Leiter. She's the reason why you're getting a cool case with Mario on the front, because she's got a cool Nintendo Switch case, and she inspired me to go get a cool Nintendo Switch case. So now you're getting one too. And lastly, and this is non-negotiable. This is the non-negotiable part of Action Figure of the Month. All right. The rest of the stuff you can do what you want to do with. It's fine. It's your stuff. Once you get it, do whatever you want. But the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 that I'm sending you, this copy of this video game, I'm going to have to ask you to play it and to also tag me on Switch Online so we could play it together, because he doesn't like to play Switch, and I don't really have a lot of two-player friends to do it with. So I'm actually giving this away as a prize, but also I also was giving it away because I want to play Ultimate Alliance 3 with somebody in the group. So now you don't have no excuses and you got to play with me. You're welcome. Action Figure alone. And it's not extortion either. It's just a very strong suggestion. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Right. No? Please think about it. So that's it. Those are your prizes for first place, second place, third place prize, and Action Figure of the Month. Participate. What are you waiting for? We still sitting in front of... Go get your stuff. Shut up. Go, we'll wait. Where you back? Okay, we're going to show us your stuff. No, we got to move on to the next part. So I'm sorry. How about if you show it in the comments? We'll look at it in the comments. I promise I'll take a look at it. But we got to move on to our favorite part of the show. Open ups. Now, for our favorite part of the show. You know, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. I like it. You don't know that song?
Nope.
It took me like 3 days to think about that material and save that for this show. You don't know that song? We're listening to that song after the show is done. Anyway, so we are going to be building a cover figure on the show for you. We're going to be opening up our action figures as normal and, discussing what we like about them, what we don't like about them, the accessories and all the stuff that comes with. But for the first portion of our show, this show, we are going to be building the Void. Three of the action figures I opened up off camera before we ever had a chance to get the rest of the wave. I opened up the Justice, the Namor, and the Black Panther figures. So they're all open up. I will show art of those guys as well, along with the rest of the Build-A-Figure wave. But we are opening up the other 4 pieces of this wave and then building the Build-A-Figure. So we're going to basically show you each action figure first, talk a little bit about each character, what we know, what we don't know about them. And then we're going to open them up, build a Build-A-Figure, and then show you the action figures out of the box. Fair enough? Okay, good. So starting off, we got the Power Princess from Squadron Supreme, Marvel Legend. Can't wait to get this thing out of the box. I don't know much about the Squadron Supreme. All I know is that they're like Marvel's satirical B-side to the Justice League. So I guess this is the Wonder Woman-esque kind of figure. So there will be some graphic arts work indicative of that fact. And also I will be opening up Crystar, which I remember a lot about this character from back in the day, but for some reason, I used to be into this character back in the day, but for some reason I'm drawing a complete blank to him. But on the back of the box it says, Prince of the Crystallium leads the elite team of Crystal Warriors against the threat of chaos. For some reason, I just remember this character when I saw that they were coming out with. There was another action figure. I'm going to try to find it for you guys. There was another action figure of this character way back in the days. So I'm going to find it and show you guys. I'm going to try to see if I can find them at a toy store and even grab them and throw them into my collection. But this is dope to have the Marvel Legends version of this character, and I can't wait to open them up. Who you got?
I'm opening up Vision From it says the amazing android Vision commands unearthly powers and abilities to fight for humanity as a member of the Avengers.
You know him. You love him. The Avengers' own synthesoid.
I like the costume, like the way he looks.
Probably one of the best Vision characters I've seen outside of the one that came in the retro card, Marvel retro card. That's probably one of the better ones. And who else you got?
And he carries the head. And Namorita.
Yeah, that's Namorita. It's basically the girl version of Namor.
I figured as much.
There's been a couple of different versions of her. This is the blue version of. I mean, this is the blue version of her. I can't wait to get this thing opened up. It's dope to have so many new warriors. You guys are definitely getting a new warriors pose with these two. With this character and with Justice. I have a really good new warriors team, so I can't wait to open these up and show you guys off. And without further ado, we are usually. Excuse me. Usually during our open ups, we like to open up our action figures at super speed because of all the crinkling and crunching of the boxes, and we don't want you guys to have to hear that. And that's why we do a box art gallery for you guys as well at the end, so you guys can see what the box art looked like before we rip through this stuff. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and tear into these things, open them up, and we're gonna build us a Build-A-Figure, the Void. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Ryan Little.
Okay. We have the Power Princess, Crystar, the Crystal Warrior,
Vision. Namorita.
and if you take all the pieces out of all of that Waves boxes, you get the Void. This thing looks amazing. Like I didn't think it was this good when I first saw the pieces of it. I can't wait to do some stuff with him in Sentry. We did get a Sentry during our hiatus, so it's going to be dope to see him in Sentry in the same panels. What do you think about Marvel Legends? Because remember, we're opening up a toy from every single one of our lines, so every one of our favorite lines. So this is one of them. So what do you think about them?
They're just one of the best action figure companies in general. I mean, they always have the
I
best.
I hate to agree with the kid, but yeah, I have to. Marvel Legends have consistently throughout the years. I would say in their Toy Biz days they were a little, but back then the technology
With the,
wasn't
like,
as great.
cardboard.
No, the cardboard was fine. It was just the overall structure of the action figures. They were scaled a little bit differently, a little smaller. The joints and stuff. And again, this was in the 90s and 80s, so
It wasn't even a lot.
yeah, so like the quality has changed so much better now with 3D printing. It just got so much better. But I have to say, as far as it relates to articulation and just overall painting and sculpting and all that stuff, Marvel Legends has always consistently been,
Character details.
yeah, if not the best, one of the best action figure lines there are. And they continue to impress and do the damn thing. So all I can say to Marvel Legends is keep up the good nerd work and giving us awesome stuff like this here Void figure, and I will keep collecting them personally. And so for Marvel Legends, I guess definitely, if I would say definitely in the top 5 of action figure manufacturers right now. Hasbro, Marvel Legends, you guys are just doing the thing. The accessories, the Build-A-Figures that you get along with the wave. So you basically get a free action figure for buying like 5 or 6 of them. Just the whole thing, the whole way they do their thing is just amazing. And then if you catch them retail, sometimes they're pretty reasonably priced, in between $22 and $25. Now that they have the window boxes back, because they had it where you couldn't see the action figures, and they were cheaper that way, but then they put the plastic windows back in, so now they're a little bit more cheaper. I mean, a little bit more expensive. In between $22 and $25 retail, I would say anywhere. Or you could just go to the Amalga Market, and you can see how much they cost there as well. Don't forget, we do have a lot of these figures in house, so definitely check out the Amalga Market. And yeah, I would say Amalga. I would say Marvel Legends Hasbro is probably definitely top 5. I would say closer to the top 3. They're one of the best top 3 action figure manufacturers in the game. So shout out to Marvel Legends, keep making the dope action figures, and we will keep collecting them. We move on to our next opener.
Yep.
Let's go on to the next on to the next one. Okay. I opened up, now these are both first times First time ever is on our show for both these manufacturers. I opened up the Storm Collectibles Zangief from Street Fighter 2, and I don't know, Storm Collectibles. Shout out to Johan Kumba, my other brother from another mother. He's been raving about these Storm Collectibles, and I've seen a couple of his, and they are beautiful action figures. A little pricey for my taste, but I completely see why these things are ridiculously articulate, and I love the rubber and hard plastic combination in the mold of the body because in my mind, thinking from a manufacturer's standpoint, that gives you just so much. You can do so much more with those. You can actually make the arms removable, and then if you take the head off and put another different chest on, you can even do like a clothed and unclothed version of a character. For some characters that wear like a costume that doesn't have much clothes to them, they can have like a clothed version. I just really like that aesthetic. It's dope. I This is not going to be my last Storms collectible. This is definitely a rabbit hole I'm going to be falling down. So be looking forward to seeing more of these throughout this year. Show and tell. The accents and accessories: two, four, six, eight hands, three heads, and effects that this one action figure came with. For the price, I can understand. I'm starting to understand a little bit better why they're priced so well because you're getting everything you need. A collector's card would have been dope, or some kind of information about the character other than what's on the box. There is. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh wow! I guess I'm gonna shut my mouth. Okay, this is actual instructions as to how to use the character. So they come with instructions how to use the character in a nice little instruction pamphlet, and it comes with the box is stupid beautiful. And it comes with an actual Street Fighter 2 background on the inside of the box. So yeah, Storm Collectibles as it relates to posing this character and having some fun with him. I cannot wait to play around with this thing, and this will be the first of many Storm Collectibles to be added to my collection. So shout out to Johan and shout out to Storm Collectibles. Amazing, amazing manufacturer. Who do you got?
I opened up the Heihachi from the Bandai Game Dimensions company.
Okay. And what do you think about him?
He's cool. I mean, I just opened the box, moving his hand just rolled right out, but just
And disclaimer, sometimes that's because of weak manufacturer's joints, but sometimes it's because as they're assembled, they don't do a great job assembling them. So sometimes it'll feel like, I guess whoever the person is putting them together may have felt like they put the I don't know, the hand on there correctly or whatever. But the truth of the matter is sometimes it takes a little reassembly after the fact. Anyone who collects action figures and opens them up knows that. So every once in a blue, just play with your joints. In this particular case, after I put the hand on, there hasn't been any issues with it coming back off as of yet. But the joints in the hand were really, really small. And yeah, but other than that, I got to say it's a beautiful Heihachi. I can't wait to put him up against other 6-inch characters that look that scale as dope as he does. Definitely some dope additions from Storm Collectible and Bandai Gamerverse. Thank you guys so much. Amazing manufacturers. Keep up the good work, and we will keep collecting. Ready for our next one?
Yep.
On to the next. On to the next. Okay, and for our next line, slowly becoming one of my favorite lines, the main DC action figures line, the Todd McFarlane's DC Multiverse line. I opened up. I'm a little biased for this open up, so I'm just excited and crazy happy to have this thing. It's the Nightwing from the Nightfall series from the Batman when Bane broke his back. Um, this Nightwing had this brand new costume and stuff, and he had been wearing it a while in the Titans as well. But when I saw this thing, when I saw that they had did this action figure, I was just so excited because this obviously everyone knows Nightwing is one of my favorite action figures. But this costume it was just such uh, a throwback for me. Like I remember reading the comics with this costume on, so it's just a really dope nod to all of the nerds that were reading the comics back then and know what the characters look like and stuff. It's just a dope rendition of the character. I can't wait to show this thing off and do some graphic arts work with this thing. The the DC Todd McFarlane's Multiverse Nightwing. He's even got the little ponytail. Look at that. And because this action figure is so dope and doper than all the other action figures opened up on the show during this show, I'm going to be actually giving away from my own collection a retro version of the same action figure that I had on my wall. So I'm going to be giving this away to someone for free. Just let me know you like Nightwing, and I'll pick one of the people who say they like Nightwing, and I'll be giving away this comic and action figure for that reason within the prize, along with the prize pool for next month. So, because I'm biased and I can do that, it's my show. Who's going to stop me?
I opened up the Todd McFarlane Batman from the Batman Hush.
Probably my favorite Batman Todd McFarlane has done so far. Definitely just the Batman. When you think of Batman, this is the Batman you think of. He came with some. And I don't know if Todd McFarlane is watching our show, but it seems like every single time I have a complaint about DC Multiverse action figures, the next time we open them up, it gets fixed. Both of these figures came with multiple hands. Came with the two hands that it comes with, and then it came with action hands that are indicative of holding the batarang and the wingding that he throws.
He did come with two batarangs too.
Yeah, two batarangs as well as far as accessories. It'd have been nice if we came with some Erskine sticks and some fight hands with this guy, but I can't really even bring myself to complain, because every single time I complain about McFarlane, actually I can, because it seems like every time I complain, Mr. McFarlane just fixes whatever the problem is. So thank you, Mr. McFarlane, for adding in those extra hands and accents, and they were already beautifully crafted and painted. The scaling bothers me. I don't like that they're 7 inches. I would have liked them better at 6 inches, but it does kind of make them all their own. So I'll say the scaling of the character is probably the only thing for McFarlane Multiverse that I don't like, and it's only scaling to other action figures, because if you wanted to do like a crossover of Marvel and DC characters, it would be nice to be able to scale them with some of the Marvel characters that are out, but because the DC characters are so much bigger, it doesn't really make for great scaling and good picture taking. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean anything, because these are so beautiful and they work so well within their own universe. So like the characters from the DC Multiverse Todd McFarlane line look so good next to the other ones that it's just like I'm planning on doing a Justice League run, and where I do some graphic arts with the Justice League characters from the DC Multiverse Todd McFarlane line, and I can't wait to see what that things look like, especially with the red tornado, the red tornado that we opened up, and the black lightning that we opened up. It's going to be a dope Justice League. So yeah, DC Multiverse Todd McFarlane, the man can't miss. And I also have a Batwing that I'm going to be opening up with the next one. These next open ups are going to be a little bit off hitch, because we're going to be opening up the rest of the Todd McFarlane toys that we have for you guys. So hold on just 1 second, and we'll show you those off too. Ready? Oh, hey. And lastly, for our McFarlane toys, I opened up the Batwing action figure, and you will be getting a gallery with all of the action figure art, close-up pictures of them, showing off them posed and with articulation. You're going to love it. This is going to be another giveaway we're doing. This is just a side giveaway we're just going to give away to someone in the group who pretty much just wants it. There's no criteria for this one. Just let me know that you want it, and I'll randomly pick one of the people who say they do. We opened up the Batman, Clayface, and Batwoman 3-pack. But I'm only keeping Batwoman. This was the only one of those characters. I have doubles of Batman and Clayface, so I'm just going to be keeping Batwoman. And I'm going to go ahead and keep Clayface and Batman in the box, and I'm going to just go ahead and ship those out. As you can see, they're right here, still in the plastic, and we're just going to go ahead right on the show. So you guys know what happened the way I said it to you. We're going to put this right back in the box. We're going to close him back up. I'm going to put some more tape on it. And then you have Batman and Clayface. For one of our participants is going in the prize pool for next month. You're going to be getting it for free, for no reason. Just because I have doubles of them and I don't see the point in having extra of them. So who'd you open up?
I opened up the Firestone for the McFarlane's one.
Absolutely exquisite action figure. We already told you all about the Todd McFarlane line. Cannot wait to do some poses and graphics arts action figure poses with this character.
Comes with a bunch of different hands.
accents. Collectible card. McFarlane always knocks it out the park. Yep. All right, and on to our last two lines of the show. Two of my favorite lines. I love both these action figure lines. So let's just open up everything and show everybody everything. All right. Ready? Let's go. All right. So the rest of our open ups. First, let's talk about the first line we opened up, which was.
The Super 7.
And who did you open up?
I opened up Snarf from the ThunderCats series.
From the Super Sevens line?
Yes.
What can I say about Super Sevens? I'll say this about Super Sevens. They are just as articulate and painted just as well as any manufacturer out there, and come with the most and the best accessories, hands down. Plenty of hands, plenty of heads, plenty of accents. Just the most meticulous as it relates to, I have to say, there are plenty of other lines and manufacturers that have dope things about them, but one thing specifically about the Super 7s, the amount of accessories you get with an action figure is ridiculous for the price. And I will always buy Super 7s just simply to add their characters to my collections because they're ThunderCats. Everything I've opened up from, who else did I open up from them? Their Conan line. Every single thing I've opened up from Super Sevens has been the same as it relates to accessories. So just amazing stuff. And I opened up, which is a legacy open up for me because I opened up the Diamond Select version, but this is the Super Sevens version of Bruce Lee. And it is crazy. Like the amount of accessory. I cannot. Super Sevens, the reason why I like this line so much is because every single time I open up an action figure from Super Sevens, I cannot wait to get them in front of a camera and take pictures of them and pose them and play with them because they come with so many little things. So I can't, more than I care about anything, all the other action figures we have here, I want to play with the Super 7's accessories more than anything because there's just so many. We couldn't even take them all out the box. There's that many of them. We just have them in the plastic kind of chilling to the side because there's that many accessories. So shout out to Super 7's. You make amazing action figures. I love the accessories and I cannot wait to play with this Bruce Lee Super 7's action figure. Also we opened up well, we showed you the Batwoman and that was from the DC line. Also from one of my other favorite line, other than Super Sevens, is the Hasbro, and again Hasbro does it again. Same craftsmanship, same amount of care that they put into their Marvel Legends, even more so, I think, with this particular brand. And it's the G.I. Joe Classifieds. This is Snow Job I opened up from the G.I. Joe Classifieds. Just as much articulation and the paint is just as good as any of the Marvel Legends, but the amount of accessories that the G.I. Joe Classifieds line gives away as it relates to each one of their action figures is crazy too. They're probably next to Super Sevens. They're definitely the best as it relates to accessories. A couple more hands and a couple more heads would be dope, but you get so many little gadgets and goodies that come with your figure to just make them look so much better when you pose them and play around with them. And it just makes you want to play with the figure that they have all these little things that you can slip in little gun holsters and knife sheaths and backpacks and radios and I mean just you name it. The G.I. Joe Classifieds line just comes with it. So shout out to G.I. Joe's Classified Hasbro. I got Snow Job. Can't wait to play with them. Thank you so much for all the great work. Lastly, I opened up. This was from the Marvel Legends line, but I forgot I had him, and he's a Walgreens exclusive that I wanted to open up on the show. And I don't have him yet. I have the Unworthy Surfer, but I don't have a regular version of the Silver Surfer. So shout out to A to Z Toys. I picked him up at A to Z Toys, and I opened up the Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer, and cannot wait to play with him. Comes with a bunch of accessories, Marvel Legends, so you already know the deal on those.
And then
what you got? Yeah.
I opened up Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Dragon Star series.
And what do you think about those as far as it relates to articulation and paint?
I think it's really cool. I mean, it's very accurate on how Gohan looks. Like the way he moves, you can style him very freely, I guess. I don't know how
Did he come with the hands and stuff? Because I know they do a lot of different
He came with
poses.
2 extra hands, not like much. It was just two.
Okay, so yeah, some more accessories wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Especially for them being Bandai characters and you're wanting to pose them. The Dragon Ball's characters, in a general sense, have so many poses in the show where it's like you'd want to have the same accessories to be able to pose them. And when in your collection and when you're playing with them. So just a heads up to Bandai if you're listening, give us some more accessories, sir.
Dragon Stars.
Yeah, the Dragon Stars Bandai. We need more accessories and a couple more hairdos that snap on and off. Give him his regular hair. What if we don't want the yellow hair? What if we want the regular? What's the colors of hair?
The Cell Saga, he was Super Saiyan the whole time.
But what color's hair when it's not yellow?
Black.
What with the black haired version of the boy?
He wasn't there during that.
But what if we wanted the black haired version of the boy? We can't have it because you didn't send it to us. So please give us some more little hair pieces and hands pieces, maybe a cell phone or something to go with it. Did he have a cell phone? He didn't have a cell phone. We give him a cell phone. He's old enough to have one. And lastly, shout out to my man John Luce. He got me this Mattel Masterverse, Masters of the Universe Revelation Tila to go with my Masters of the Universe collection. I wanted her and Man at Arms, and now I'm just looking for Man at Arms, and I will be all finished with all the characters I want from that line. So thank you, Mr. Luce, for that. And there goes Tila from the Masterverse, Masters of the Universe Mattel line. I think that does it, which is really sad. Once you start opening up these things, it's hard to stop, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, so that does it for this show. We gave you everything we got for the open ups. Your prizes are going to be coming to you guys about 10 days after you've watched this show for them to come to you. I have some action figures to go play with, so if you'll excuse me, I need to go. Very important stuff, research and development going on. And as always, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for nerding out with us, and we'll see you guys on the next show and tell.